Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking this here thumbnail. And on this channel we do spirituality on Sundays, motivation on Mondays, and overall that bitchery in between. So if that interests you, I think you've come to the right place. So just relax, kick it, and let us get into today's video. So if you have been watching my videos, you are probably like, oh my gosh, why are you a little right now? And that is because it is like 2 a.m. ish or something. Let me check. Yeah, it is 1:53 a.m. Okay, so people's is asleep. And I did state in one of my videos that I'm actually sharing my place with people, so I have to be respectful of the people that I share my space with. So if I do sound like I'm whispering a bit, that's why. Here's what's up. Today we're doing an unpopular opinions video, and I feel like I have an unpopular opinion on a lot of things because first of all, I'm not popular, and second of all, I don't live a regular schmegular life, all right? And so my opinion is not gonna be like the regular opinion that you find out there. I don't know, that's just how I feel. I feel like I'm a little bit of a weirdo, and I've been called that my entire life, and I've almost embraced that name, that term, weirdo, because I love being different. And so I hope that you guys enjoy my very different opinions. And yeah, before we get started on this video, make sure that you like this video, bitch. Hit that thumbs up for me and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, unpopular opinion number 1: leave ganja alone. Leave ganja alone. Leave weed alone. I'm so tired of logging onto Twitter and there's some cat from somewhere that has an entire thread, dude, an entire thread about weed, and oh my gosh, it is so terrible. We need to let go of ganja. Y'all need to let go of ganja. I know some guy that I grew up with, and today he's mad. He has lost his mind. Like, we've seen a lot of these stories, okay, on these social media platforms, which is cool. Everyone is entitled to tweet whatever the fuck they wanted to. Okay, not really. I'll explain why I say not really. I say not really because people make a lot of assumptions, hey? People make assumptions. In life, people make assumptions. So people can see a guy, dude, or like a person that's having a breakdown, and then they assume that this person smoked weed, and they'll be like, yeah, this is what happens when you smoke weed. This is what happens when you smoke weed. Don't smoke weed. Don't take drugs. And it's like, dude, oh my gosh, you don't even know the full story. Find out what happened before you just, yeah, it's ganja. Like, dude. And also, we can always maintain a level of respect by the whole we can't just tweet whatever the fuck we want. Although we can, is at the end of the day, we should always maintain a level of respect with one another. That's it. But yeah, which is cool and all, but like, I don't get how a lot of you are gonna be talking on some things that you have no business talking about. Like, you have no business talking about ganja. You've never used ganja. You've never really, a lot of these people have never even seen ganja. They don't know what it looks like, okay? They don't know what it looks like. They see images of it, of like the leaf, okay, online, and they assume they know what it is because, oh, they know a guy, or they know somebody that knows somebody that knows a guy that hit the herb, and then he went fucking crazy. And it's like, dude, you have no business commenting on this shit. You know absolutely nothing about it, okay? If there's anybody that needs to be talking about ganja is the people that use it, is the people that know it, okay? So I feel like if you have questions on ganja, I feel like people need to ask. People need to ask and educate themselves and say, hey, dude, actually, I've heard this and this and this. Is it true? Ask. Don't just assume. Don't be like, oh, is that weed? Did you know that you'll go fucking crazy? You don't know. How do you know that I'm gonna go fucking crazy? I don't. But I just hate the notion that if anybody comes at defense of ganja, they're like, oh my gosh, you're a fiend, and ooh, obviously, like, watch all the stoners come to, ganja's defense. Like, honestly, the people that say that have no business saying that, and a lot of those people are also trolling. So, like, I've learned to not engage in those kinds of conversations online, because I see a lot of the times that those conversations, like, it's the blind leading the blind. People that don't know about weed that are talking to other people that don't know about weed, and it's like, how I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And so my opinion is just leave it alone. My next opinion on the same topic is that weed is not drugs. Weed is not drugs. Weed is not ganja is not the herb. Honey is not drugs. Okay, what stoners feel on the regular schmegular is not what a cokehead feels. Okay, and this is gonna seem hypocritical because I'm talking on drugs and I've never used drugs my entire life. I don't know what the feeling is like. Okay, but I can say that weed is not like drugs because a lot of these drugs that are made, like a lot of these drugs that are not, growing out of the soil and shit, had to go through so many processes to become how they are. And, a lot of shit had to be added for them to, you know what I'm saying?
Think of it this way. If you had 47 joints, the most that you'll want, or the most that will happen, is you'll want to sleep or you'll want to eat. If you have 47 beers, you'll probably pass out and or die from alcohol poisoning, or go to hospital from alcohol poisoning, depending on what you also drink. So and if you have, 47 lines of cocaine, you'll probably die of an overdose. So, you see what I'm trying to say here?
So my point is, dude, I can take weed as it is, the way it grew from the ground, dry that shit, okay, crush that shit, roll that shit, smoke that shit. I don't need to do all sorts of extra shit for me to get lifted. But then in terms of coke, okay, you gotta, I don't know what the process is to making cocaine. There's probably a YouTube video somewhere out there on how to make this. I'm not gonna tell you how. I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and just, it's different. It really is different. Anyone that has been exposed to many different kinds of environments, or has been exposed to a social setting where there's like all sorts of people in the social setting, like for example a party, and there are people that take cocaine, and there are people that only smoke weed, and there are people that have heavily, had alcohol and nothing else. You can tell the difference between how all of those people are. You can tell the difference between all of those different highs. So I don't think that weed should be classified under a drug, because the most that weed is gonna do to you is take your ass to bed. That's the most that ganja is gonna fucking do to a person. It'll make you sleep, or it'll make you hungry. That's just my opinion. I've never heard of anyone that stole spoons from their mother's cupboards and drawers because they wanted to go buy a bag of weed. I've never seen anyone just not continue with life because they don't have weed. I've never seen that. But have I seen people freak out because they haven't had drugs today? Yes. Have I heard stories and seen people from my own community that are on drugs, and have I seen people literally hop over their walls in the middle of the day with cutlery and pots and all sorts of things because they've stolen them from their own homes because they went to go and buy, they want to go and buy drugs. Yes, I've seen that. And so just things like that for me is like it's a little ludicrous for people to want to compare heroin, meth, and all these different things that have so much power over a person to compel you to like, okay, dude, okay, so I haven't had a hit the entire day, so I'm gonna go mug a person. I've never heard of a mugging any other motherfucker because I want weed. No. The most that a stoner finna do when they do not have money for weed is go to another stoner, okay, and be like, hey, let's smoke. Or they're gonna go to their dealer and be like, look, sir, I ain't got money for ganja right now, but like, you know, when I do have money for ganja, I'm gonna sort you out. And that's just how it goes. So this whole thing of people comparing drugs to weed and saying that it's all the same thing, I feel like if anything, if you want to fetch something that's out of pocket and call it drugs, we can talk about alcohol. That's what we can talk about. We can talk about sugar. That's what we can talk about. That shit is fucking addictive. And let's just fucking do your research, okay? You got to my YouTube channel, meaning you know how to use the internet. Do your fucking research. Like, also, don't forget there's different ways of consumption when it comes to ganja. So if the idea or the action of smoking in general irks you, just say that smoking irks me. Don't be like, no, don't drag Mary Jane's name into this conversation. Like, you don't know Mary Jane, you've never had Mary Jane, you've never hung out with her, you have no business talking about Mary Jane. Keep Mary Jane's name out of your fucking mouth, and that's on period. Blue Doritos are overrated. Blue Doritos are overrated. Nothing makes me angrier than seeing a blue Dorito packet, especially the big packet annoys me. It's like, dude, you couldn't have picked a different flavor. Like, okay, like, wow, that's the most basic Dorito flavor you could have ever picked. For me, like, you could have picked the cheese fucking Doritos. For me, dude, before you pick the cheese Doritos, before you pick the blue packet Doritos, which is the sweet chili pepper Doritos, before you pick that packet, you're gonna come home with the cheese fucking Doritos, okay? When you're standing in the grocery aisle and I've sent you to go buy me Doritos and you tell me, listen, there are only the orange packet Doritos and the blue packet Doritos, I'm gonna tell you, bring the orange packet Doritos. And any person that knows me knows that I hate cheese flavored snackages. I cannot deal with cheese flavored snackages. Like, I can't. Knickknacks, flings, the cheese curls. I just, no, absolutely not. I cannot deal. I can't. I don't know why. I don't know who for, and I don't understand the people that. So, yeah, no, I don't do cheese flavored snackages, but I'll eat those before I eat blue Doritos. Any day, anytime. Green Doritos are the bomb. Listen, if I had the green Doritos right now, I swear, like in one of my videos, I had a packet of green Doritos because green Doritos save lives. Green Doritos, dull green Doritos with one of these, and honey, it's a good time. Okay, so you're welcome. Put yourselves on. Madame and Mercy was a good reality show. Stand Up SA YouTube, Stand Up SA Showmax, Stand Up SA TV, just Stand Up South Africa. Madame and Mercy was a good reality show. I don't know why people did not like it so much. Well, not really. Like, I saw a little bit of, no, like, okay, on my personal Twitter, it was like a 60-40. 60% was like, okay, the show was trash. I would much rather watch The Real Housewives of Johannesburg before I watch Madame and Mercy. And I feel the exact same way about both shows. I liked The Real Housewives of Johannesburg. I liked Madame and Mercy. I don't feel that one was boring and and the other one was no. I like them both. And matter of fact, if there's any show that I learned from was Madame and Mercy's show. Okay, I feel like I learned some really good values from that show. Okay, they taught that you always need to give back, and they showed us how they live. It's about their lives. Like, okay, this is what it is. Yeah, whole like, okay, this is how I used to look, but now this is how I look, and that's the result of money. Yeah, what's up? Oh yeah, whole okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, like, you know, I feel like it taught a lot of good values, and it was just a good show. It was just a good show to watch, you know. It was a great show to watch to pass time, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have your food and you're not doing much, you just have your food and you want to watch something. Madame and Mercy is a really good reality show for me to watch. Yeah, that's me. My next unpopular opinion is I hate couples channels. Like I just hate any situation, you know, that's like every 2 fucking seconds. Like I don't get it. This is me stating my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. I want to do a little bit of a dracation in this sense, okay? Sharp, granted, not every single channel on this piece being YouTube or like on the internet, really, not every video on the internet is made for educational purposes or educational value. So is this one. This video is not made for educational purposes or educational value. However, I don't appreciate the fact that we as the people being an audience, are allowing a lot of people to just get away with putting out anything. Like bitches can get into a relationship tomorrow, put on a camera, start kissing on their boo and tell us how they met. And it's a channel. It's like I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll never support it. I'll never endorse it. I'll never promote it. Okay, it's not like I am not the type of bitch that I'm not gonna now like go on YouTube and type in Mbumi and Gatlego. Like no, the fuck for like no. No. And I would really like to know, comment down below if you're the type of bitch that watches couple channels. Why? No, like I'm genuinely, it's a genuine ask. I just want to know, like, why do you, what in your life made you go, you know what I'm gonna do? Watch this couple. I don't know what happened for you to, you know, I don't mind a little video here and there, you know what I'm saying? A little video here and there of you and your boo. But like a whole page. Why? I don't like, no. For me it's a little bit weird. It is a little bit weird. I mean, how are we gonna put our entire relationship on blast like this? And obviously when you have a social media platform like YouTube, you want views, you want people to fucking watch your shit. So me now, I'm gonna prop my shit up the way I prop my shit up right here, and then have my man, and like we're gonna talk our like, no, do why? I don't get it. This little guy over here is gonna annoy me. It's seriously gonna bother me. Yeah, that's just, I don't get it. I don't get how couple channels exist. I don't get how they're a thing. I don't get why they're a thing. I don't get why people support them. I don't get it. It's like, do you guys like Ndabas that much also? Do you guys like Ndabas that much? Like, oh, I want to see. Like, what do you want to see? What exactly do you want to see? Y'all want to see where we go out for date night? Why also? Why do you also want to see where we go out for date nights? And also, don't get me wrong, I am a lover of love. I love love, okay? I love seeing love, okay? Like, I be sometimes on my Instagram and I be scrolling and shit, I'll see you know, a beautiful picture of a couple, you know, doing their thing or whatever. Sometimes I do be double tapping. Trust me, sometimes I really do be double tapping. But do I want to know who that couple is so that I can go to their YouTube to watch? No, no, I don't. Why? It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I find it absolutely weird. I find it weird. I find the people that do have couple channels weird. Okay, why would you want to put you and your boo on blast like that? I find y'all weird. Okay, I find y'all a little bit vain, just a teeny tiny bit vain. Okay, like y'all feel you guys are so cute. No, I'm kidding. But like, do you get me? It's weird. It's weird.
Next time on I Am Bad Bad.
And you're like, yo, I don't even want to go to the bar. I don't even want to go to the bar. I want to stay right here on the dance floor where I'm going to shake my ass. How can I? Do you know what the fucked up part is? Do you know what the fucked up part is? The fucked up part is the crowd will lose their fucking shit. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed my unpopular opinions video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.